Hello everyone. It is Jackie from Pocket of Preschool, and tonight I am here, or today, I guess depending on when you're watching, I am here to share light table ideas for fall light table ideas. Sorry, a little tongue tied there. So like I said, I'm going to share a whole bunch of fall themed light table ideas, but I'm going to also show you a couple ways how you can make it other themes too. And hopefully help you think of things for your light table using things you already have prepped and manipulatives you already have, just kind of putting them on the light table in a different way. Woo! Okay, so we're gonna jump right in. So you can see I have my light table right here, and all of the plastic containers that I hold everything in, those are all from the Dollar Tree. A lot of these gems are from either the Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, or Amazon, and I'll link those in a minute. But I do have an entire light table Amazon storefront list, so if you want to check out all of that that's on Amazon for the light table, you can hop over there. So, fall. Lots and lots of fall things. So one thing I know all of us think of is a fall tree, right? So I made this. I cut it out of foam. Super, super simple. I didn't do paper because I was afraid they would rip it. So basically all you're going to do is put the tree on the table. And then I have these leaf little gems. I have a whole bunch of them. Some of these are from Dollar Tree. Some of these are from Amazon. And then I also have some light table acorns. So it's kind of like a loose part exploration of the light table. Now you can also always, don't forget, you can also, this is the one of the STEM I can build challenge cards. So that way students have a real photograph. So that way if they can't think in their brain, or they don't have a lot of background information yet, this photograph would help. So you can kind of put this on. I'm just going to put it behind these cups for a minute. Put it behind this little easel. Now, if you have these already prepped for the block center, absolutely put some of these at the light table, or just print another one and put it at the light table. Now, do you have to do a tree? Nope. You can do a pumpkin patch and put some green vines, cut those out of foam. You could also do a giant pumpkin, giant leaf, but basically they're just going to create with all of the gems. And what are they doing? They're working on all their fine motor muscles. They're building background knowledge. They are probably talking, or this is 2 or 3 friends could do this at a time. So they're going to be building lots of social skills as well. They can talk about how the acorns, maybe they have fallen out of the tree. Maybe they're still in the tree. So we're going to be probably using some preposition words and some math vocabulary. So what's another twist you can do with this? You can always add a dice. So that way they have to roll the dice. 3, 1, 2, 3, and they can put 3 on the tree. Now, do they have to use the dice? Nope. But if they want to use the dice, they can. Again, we're just kind of building in some number sense into this super simple activity. You can have it out the first couple days, just like this. And then maybe Wednesday, if you go 5 days, you can add the dice to it, just to kind of add a little bit of something new and a little twist to the activity. And again, these are in my fall STEM I Can Build cards. If you don't have any ideas for things that can build with light table, open up this pack or think of what things that they're building in blocks, and they can always build that at the light table. Now you can also put in, if you have any transparent or any the kind that are see-through, any Legos, you could put those at, instead of the tree, you could put the Legos here. I don't have those within reach, I don't think. No. You can also put the Legos here, and they can build the tree with Legos. And then again, you have your STEM challenge card for that background knowledge. And then they can also add these to their Lego, or maybe you have some translucent or transparent, however you want to call it, any kind of building material you have for the light table. That would be perfect. This one is stuck. We're just gonna toss it down there. So that's one thing you can do. So you can do a little mini stem challenge. Now, you can also put these leaves out. I'm gonna move the acorns for a minute. And you can do a color sorting activity. Now, I don't have a red cup. I only have, my cups are, I have a pink, like, clear cup. So if you don't have cups, or maybe you have whatever manipulative you have, maybe it has like gray or something like that, and you don't have a cup to match it for sorting, I literally just put some tape around that. This is just that colored masking tape. You could probably also color with a marker, put a sticker on it, like those dot stickers, put some dot stickers on there, write the color if you want to add the color word. And then you can always too just have them kind of out as if you're sorting, you would want to have them out rather than kind of in a bucket. So that way they can just literally sort by color. And this is all they're doing. I had a brown cup. Where did it go? Okay, I must have walked off with it when I was prepping everything. So pretend this has brown on it, and then that would be our brown cup. Because again, I don't have a brown cup, so I have it. It's over there. So yeah, so they're just going to sort by color. And again, it's using just some clear cups you probably already have in your classroom and some gems. Now, I know a lot of us, it's maybe around Halloween time, you have these Halloween gems. So you could put the Halloween gems out and then make cups. So you could have a black cup, a orange cup, and then just a clear cup, and then a black cup, and a purple cup for the witch's hat. So then they could sort these beautiful manipulatives by color. Now, maybe you have St. Patrick's Day gems. You can do the same thing. If you have Christmas gems, you can do the same thing. But we're talking mostly about fall today. So we will go with that. Now, I also, let me scoot those up here. I also found on Amazon these really fun corn manipulatives. They're like little, I don't know if you can see them. They're like little corns. So we have a yellow, orange, and you could do white or clear, whatever you want to do. And maybe that would be more for maybe around Thanksgiving time. But look how fun those are, you guys. So again, we're just sorting. Super, super simple. But again, we're working on all those fine motor muscles. Now, maybe you want, again, you can add a dice to the cups, just like you did with the tree. So they roll the dice, 6. Oh, we're going to pretend it's 3. 1, 2, 3. And then they can put 3 in the cup. And they roll the dice, 5 or 4, whatever it is. And then they count out that many. 5. Oop. And then they put it in the cup. You can, now, again, we're doing the same activity. We're just switching out the manipulatives. And I know a lot of us have a lot of these different light table manipulatives for all the different holidays. So this is like a perfect, easy one. And again, if you don't have the colored cups, it's okay. Put some tape around them. You could also probably use like that acrylic paint. Put some acrylic paint inside the cups. I don't know if that would peel though. But yeah, so that way we are sorting by color. And again, you can add a dice, so they are counting and sorting by color. Super fun, super simple. Oh, here's the Christmas gems. I got those out to show you guys. So the Christmas gems that Hobby Lobby has, or Amazon, I can't remember. We have trees, and there's also like ornaments. So fun. Okay, so we have our color sorting. Now, maybe you're like, I don't have tape. I don't have cups. So what you're going to do is you are going to laminate some tissue paper. Because, at least I think, this, like the transparent color pages, I think they're kind of expensive. So I literally, here's like the scraps. Like you can tell, like I literally just laminated some tissue paper. Because look how pretty. You can like see through it. And then keep the scraps. That way you can use it if you need like something for another light table activity. You can keep all your little transparency scraps. Now, you can do it a couple different ways. You can literally just, look how pretty that is. You can just put all of them out. I have a green one too. And then you could put this in the middle, and then they can just sort. I'm gonna cheat, maybe. And they can just sort by color. And again, you can add a dice, and then they can roll the dice and count and sort. Really, really fun. But look how beautiful it is. And I know Target has like a pack of tissue paper, and it has like every color in it. And I want to say it's like $5-6, or it was a couple months ago when I bought another pack. But that, I just like it because it has literally like gray, black, brown, white, all the different pinks and purples and all the things. So look how pretty. And again, it's just tissue paper laminated, super, super simple. And I just cut, these are squares because I have literally these squares in every color. So that way if I'm doing fall, I can get these colors out. Maybe I'm doing the corn, I can get the corn colors out. Or maybe I'm doing the Halloween, I can get the Halloween colors out. And again, I don't have to like prep and everything. I literally keep, hold on, a lot of my light table stuff that's like for the different activities I do, or maybe like this is basically all my light table stuff. And I keep these in here. Like, where's the other colors? They're in here. Like, here's the other colors. I have like any activity that I've made for the light table, I have it just in here. So that way it's kind of right here. Although if I keep it with all my light table stuff, sometimes I forget I have it. So catch-22, right? So that's just a little organization tip for you. But if you want to be extra fancy and you don't want to do just the colors, you can also laminate the tissue paper and you can cut out different shapes. So for the corn, you could cut out corn shapes. Or for the leaves, I have all of these different leaves. So that way they can sort, again, by color. They can also like make designs on them. Maybe you have some colored chips. They can, you can make designs on them, which would be really, really fun. And again, you can always add dice. So that way they roll and then they count out that many and they put it on the matching color. Okay, but again, 3 different ways to do it. You can use cups, you can use laminated tissue paper, or you can be extra fancy and cut out shapes of the laminated tissue paper. Any way you want to do it works. And that way too, I know a lot of us use these bowls, but if you're using them like for a math game, or maybe you have them in a sensory table, I know we use a lot of trays for all the places. So if you're using these somewhere else, it's okay, just laminate some colored tissue paper, and look how beautiful and engaging that is. And again, this little fancy tray is from the Dollar Tree because it makes it so pretty. Or I guess not pretty, more engaging, I would say. So really, really fun. You can cut them out to different shapes too. Whatever makes your heart happy. So another thing you can do, I'm gonna keep these out, with our leaves. And again, you could do this with corn or the, oh my gosh, my brain went blank, the Halloween, or again, any other season. Get out your types of lines. So these are a whole bunch of different types of lines. And what I did was I opened up my lamination page, and then I drew the line on the inside, sent it through the laminator, and cut it in half. And now I have all of these different types of lines. And again, you can just put them around. A lot of times, I know a lot of us kind of set it up kind of like that, where all the manipulatives are in the middle, in the bowl. So we have the different types of lines. Obviously, you would spread it out a little bit more. So that way everybody had room, but you know, my camera is only so big. And then they would literally just take the manipulative and and then we're just tracing the line. They can also, if they want to, slide it, and then they're making that type of line, which is really, really fun. Or again, they can just cover it. Again, whatever makes the child part happy, as long as they are using the manipulatives and making the types of lines, I am a happy girl. If they make it up and kind of do their own twist with it, that's totally fine with me. So, and again, same activity. Now it's with Halloween, because we have our Halloween gems out, and then they would just do it with Halloween. So fun, so spooky. And again, it's super low prep because you already have these already made. And if you want to too, so that way the kids can switch these out, you can put these in like a little, like the picture frame holders that are like the triangles, like a recipe book holder almost. You can put that in the corner over here, and that way you can have some out, but that way if they want to switch and do a different one, all of these extra ones are kind of back here. Now, going with the same thing, you can also have different student names out. Again, write their name on the inside of the lamination, close it, send it through the laminator, and now you have names. And again, they can trace with the manipulative, like the ghost is flying, or they can make it and they're just kind of going over it and tracing it. Now, maybe you don't want to do names. Make letter cards, and they can make all the different letters. Like maybe you just have A. So we're gonna pretend that this card is just A, and maybe they're just going to make letters with manipulatives again at the light table. And again, we could use the spooky Halloween. Again, if you just want to have letters, totally fine. Just do the letters. Whoop! You can do shapes. You can do numbers. And again, this is just the lamination film I just drew on the inside of it. So it's a very inexpensive light table manipulative, which we all love that, right? So how fun is that? Okay. So we have names. You have letters. You can do the types of lines. I have another fun DIY. Oh, we can't see it. Let me put it on the table. So I made, this one got some glitter on it. I had glitter out for another project, which we all know glitter sticks to everything. So there's some, I think, in my lamination. So all I did to make this little DIY fall light table letterboard, so I brought it over here so I can make it with you guys. So I took some fall stickers, and again, you could do fall. You can make it Halloween. You could make it Thanksgiving and use the corn. So you could have like a turkey or turkey stickers. So you're just going to open up, this is just a regular lamination film. You're gonna open it up and you're just going to write the letters in. Maybe you want to do uppercase. Maybe you want lowercase. Maybe you want both inside. Maybe you only want 5 letters. Maybe you want all the uppercase or all the lowercase. Or maybe you want all the uppercase and all the lowercase. Regardless, you pick, take a Sharpie, write it on there. And then again, you're just gonna put some stickers in there. Maybe this one's all the sunflowers, all the fall flowers. And again, just use the stickers you have. These are those like dollar sticker packs from like Michael's. They have for everything. Do that. And then all you do is run it through the laminator. And then like magic, you now have a fall, you can't see it, fall light table letterboard. So how you could play this is you can get out, maybe you have some fall letter printables that you, these I already had prepped and cut. So if you have some paper letters, or you could also, again, do this with the numbers. If you have this already cut and prepped and ready to go, and you're not using it this year for a game or something, or maybe use it for a small group, but you're done with it, put this out at the light table. So we have the letter. So what they would do, and we have all of our gems. So they would pick a letter, say the name, and then they would cover it up. So it's kind of like a DIY letter cover up. And these are from my fall math and literacy center. So E, and again, you can do uppercase with uppercase, lowercase with uppercase, lowercase with lowercase. Do a whole bunch of letters. Do some of the letters. Up to you. You know your students. So pick the skill that they need to work on. So fun. And again, these are all just, I think this fancy set, it looks like China. Like pretty China, fancy China. This came in like a 4-pack. So, and again, you can make like 2 of them. So you could have one on this side and then another one on this side. Maybe this one's uppercase and that one's lowercase, so they can pick the one they want to do. Oh, and you can't see it. But then we got the letter cards, and then we have the manipulatives. Or maybe, again, you want to put the corn out, because maybe they really love the corn. Okay, super, super fun. So I want you guys to try and make a really fun DIY letterboard. And also, too, you can also use tape on it, and if you want to, like, make a border, but you don't have to be fancy. You can be fancy if you want. Do what makes your heart happy. So we have this, the DIY letterboard. You can also, maybe you want to do writing trays, but maybe you don't want them at your, what do you call it? Maybe you don't want it in the library center. Maybe you want to put it on the light table. So these trays are from Amazon. I know the Dollar Tree has some too, but this is just colored. So this is colored salt that I colored. This is sand. So they both work. So, and then what they do is they can pick, again, if you have something already prepped and ready to go, use it. These, so they pick M, and then they shake to get the sand all over. I would have them shake on the table. They could pick M, and then they make it on the light table. But look how much you can see that letter. And then they would put it maybe to the side. Shake, shake, shake to erase. But look how beautiful that is. And these are just paintbrushes I had. I grabbed the ones that are fall colored. And then, yeah. How beautiful is that? So simple. Again, super fun. Again, you probably have some kind of fall letters or Halloween letters or Thanksgiving letters or food letters, depending on what your theme is. Put some writing trays out with something you already have prepped, and you're ready to go. You can either, and I know you guys are going to ask about the salt, and I think I saw somebody ask in the comments. So the Dollar Tree has some colored salt, like a giant bag of it for like $1. You can buy it on Amazon, or you can take like the salt that comes in the cylinder that we use to make Play-Doh. Take some of that salt, put it in a baggie, put either liquid watercolor in there, or you can do a little drop of rubbing alcohol with food coloring, shake, 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 let it out, spread it out to dry, and now you have beautiful colored salt, which looks like sand, for so much cheaper than the colored salt that you can get from like the craft store, especially since students will accidentally spill things or that'll jump out of the tray, because they're playing in it and having a ball. So yeah, so make your own. And I do have directions on my blog on how to make colored salt, and put the link down at the bottom for you guys for that too. So writing trays, you can do these at the light table too. Again, if you don't, maybe you have sensory bags, or maybe you're doing a different kind of writing letters in the library center, do writing trays in the on the light table. Okay, you can also so if you have, again, we're using things that we already have prepped and printed. So I have, these are my fall fine motor mats. So what I'm going to do is because I have light table pattern blocks. So what I'm going to do is, again, take something that I already have prepped and printed, or maybe you bought something and you're like, oh, I have that, but I haven't prepped and printed it yet. So look at what you've already got, and then you can put these at the light table. And look, it does shine through. Is it as bright and crazy amazing as the transparency film? No, but I already had these and they're prepped and printed. I already used the ink and we're ready to go. So again, you can put these on like a book stand in the corner, have a couple of them on the table, ready to go. And then you can grab your pattern blocks. We're just gonna pretend like this is the stand, my arm. And then they are going to use the pattern blocks to make the owl. And then look, see that? It's dry erase. So put a dry, I have one, hold on. Take your dry erase markers. I like these because they have the lid on them. If you don't have them, use the regular dry erase. Then they can write on the write the word, and after they make the image or the object. And then now we're writing, we're doing some pattern blocks because again, I have pattern blocks, so I'm going to use my pattern block fall mats at the light table. If you have my fall or my Halloween set of pattern block mats, put them out for Halloween. If you have the Thanksgiving set, put it out for Thanksgiving. Like literally use what you got because ink is expensive, and if we've already prepped and printed it, we want to make sure we're using it in our classroom because we all know that maybe we have all these amazing activities. We never have enough time to do them for small group or table time. So the light table is a great place to put the activities you don't have time for, or maybe that you don't need to do as a small group. They can do independently. Put them at the light table. Okay, so we got our pattern blocks. And again, this dish, just from the dollar store. To continue the theme of we're going to use what we got, I have these fall cover-up pages. What am I going to do? I'm going to put them at the light table. These are not laminated. These I printed on regular paper so you can see through them a little bit better. These are in my fall math and literacy centers pack. They come in a 10 frame or a double 10 frame. So you pick what you want to do. Maybe you want to have the single 10 frame out. Oops, hold on. And then again, you can put these beautiful fall counters out. And then you have your dice. And I just grabbed fall colored ones. They roll the dice. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they roll again. They keep rolling until it's full. And they can have, it's up to you on how you play cover up in your classroom. They can either have to have the exact amount, the number they rolled to fill the board, or just until it's full. Up to you how you play in your classroom. But how engaging of this is this? And again, maybe you have this, maybe you have a cover up game, maybe a fall one, or maybe you have a Halloween one, or maybe you have a Thanksgiving one. Take that cover up game. Maybe you played it for a small group and they loved it and they want to play it again. Put it at the light table with manipulatives and the dice, and now they can play it again independently. We're sneaking in math and literacy at the light table. Again, so fun. And you already printed and prepped it for small groups, so why not use it again? Or maybe you printed and prepped that for last year, and your students, maybe it's not on your lesson plans this year, so put it at the light table. This is how I keep all my centers. I keep them in baggies, as you can see. To continue with our theme of using centers at the light table, I have all of these pre-writing strips. I printed them on regular paper and I laminated them. Are they like the transparent ones? Transparent pages ones? No, but those are also really expensive, I think. So these are just as beautiful. And again, your students don't know, because if this is all you have out, they are going to think these are so cool because now they get to use dry erase markers at the light table. This one's starting to die, but You can use the ones that have the eraser on the top. You can use the ones that are just the regular Expo markers. Up to you. I like to use thin markers lately. That way, they're smaller so that it's easier to do the grass. And then if you have extra ones, so maybe you have these kind of out so it looks super engaging. Maybe you can take one of these like jars and dump out the manipulatives and you can put those in there. Or maybe you have some kind of little fall bowl or something and you can kind of just stick those in there. And then they can switch them out when they want to. So these are in my fall math and literacy center pack. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Okay. So those really cool light mirrors for the light table and how expensive they are. I figured out a way how to make one for like $10. So I went on Amazon and I bought the like non-breakable mirrors. Okay, I think they're supposed. Okay, I think this one's like. I think you're supposed to like glue these to the wall or something. Or I don't know. I just brought the non-breakable one, so if it falls off the light table, it won't break and bust all over. So there were four pieces. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. But I took 3 of them, and it's hard to see, but because it's blue on the back. So I think you're supposed to peel this off, but I'm not going to. I just put some duct tape right here. So that way, look. Okay, also, if you do put tape on them, make it a little bit littler so you can fold it together because mine don't fold really well. But if I would make it again, I would make it to where it could fold. Oh, you get to see all of my mess behind me in the mirror. Okay, so, and you get to see my phone. Hi. So I literally, you can just take 2 pieces of duct tape, fold it together, and then they can do all the things at the light table. They can build, you can put blocks in the middle, you can put that tree in the middle, whatever you want to do. So yeah, so how cool, I couldn't reach that. So how cool is that? Or they can, just explore and make all the beautiful things, but you can put some blocks over here if you have like the light table Legos, put those over there so they can build the tree with the leaves and they can put these in the light table building that they have. Or you can just put this mirror out too when they're doing like a sorting activity. That works too, but only one of mine folds together. I need to like undo the tape so that way it'll fold together perfectly, but oh, there we go. That's out. See? And see how it folds nice and flat so you can slide it in. But again, I would put my tape a little bit farther apart so that way I could have the shiny side on the inside so it wouldn't get scratched. But again, these are just the like non-breakable mirrors because look, you can like bend them, hit them, it's fine. You're not going to have them a bazillion years bad luck if they break. And I do have these linked in my Amazon storefront under the light table section. So I hope, let me make sure I got all the ideas for you guys. So I got them all out. I did. I got all of them for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this fall light table idea guide. And again, remember, all of these things you can do with leaves for fall, with the Halloween gems, or corn for Thanksgiving. And tell me what you guys think in the comments. Should I do a light table video, Facebook Live, that will eventually go on YouTube, or like it goes on YouTube in like a couple days. So if you're watching on YouTube, hello, thanks for joining us. But if you want me to do a light table video on each season, so I did fall today. So let me know if you want me to do one on winter. I could do one on spring, and I could do it on summer. And I'll share all the different things you can do at the light table with just the fun little gems. And also, oh, I forgot to tell you, if you don't have these gems, just use that colored pom-poms or mini erasers. Whatever you have, it's totally fine. But these gems are my favorite. So, and I know there's like heart ones for Valentine's. They have like gems for almost every season and holiday. So, alrighty. I see a lot of people telling me that they would love that. So we can do that for sure. So I hope you guys have an amazing night. I hope you guys use all of your fall and Halloween and Thanksgiving printables light table. Hope you guys try it. If you try any of these ideas, or if you have an awesome light table idea, make sure to share it in the Pocket of Preschool Facebook group, or share it on social and tag me, because I'd love to see what you guys do in your classrooms too. So I hope you guys have an amazing day or night, depending when you're watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.